You guys, spirit is in me strong, and there's electromagnetic energy that is creating interference. There's two different things going on. You got the weather that's from God, and that's from source because God is angry and sad and trying to cleanse the earth. And then you have AI, artificial intelligence, weather warfare, you know, where we have the power and the energy and the money to pay $100,000 to hire a company to seed my crop. Or you can Google it and find this information validated as Googling, "make it not rain on my wedding day." That's a very key phrase to find the information of scientific proof of alternating the weather. They also made a movie that was mass marketed to make you know and understand this is going on with one of my favorite guys that I think is super cute and awesome, and that's Geostorm. I'm gonna drop this because I'm gonna have to drive in a minute. I'm sorry to be yelling at you. It's important for me to share the truth and what's going on. I used to have my GoPro. I'm sorry, I'm not really there anymore. My soul is hungry. If you want to pay me back, you can send me money, man. That's the only way I can survive in this physical 3D realm. Unfortunately, there's a system that is built, and my car needs gas, and I need like food and like things to survive. Whoa, I'm sliding. I'm gonna need a new car eventually, and I'll save and budget myself, so don't worry about that unless you're rich and you got me like that. But please, yeah, if you can send $1, any type of donation to help out, I would love to trade. Max, if you're watching this, dude, Max, I love you, and I want to meet you, and I want to show you off to the world, and I really hope that we can do that. It's important for me to hear your voice. That's the only way I'm going to get grounded and calmed, and even then you might super hyper stimulate me and make me bite my cheeks, but you have a lot to teach me, but I'm not ready, man. I'm a big frantic baby. I'm not ready to receive the messages. I'm just a kid. So if you can talk to me like I'm 5 and show me loving energy, then it's very possible for me to receive your loving essence. I'm starting to doubt and to question what I thought was my path. I used to think that this guy and these people were all the ones for me. But then I'm learning that no, actually, they would rather, I would say, jack off and touch themselves to other people instead of really, really being with me all the time. That they're not really into me like that. But they're not even into themselves like that, you know what I mean? Like they struggle to just make love to themselves where it just feels good. They think that they need to look at things and to stimulate themselves, but the truth is that they don't really love themselves, which is why they can't stay, what I would say, hard. But it's about loving energy, and the girls have it too. So boys are just more fortunate to like have like something more external, even though we do have like the clitoris, which is kind of like a smaller condensed version of it. I have a lot to teach, a lot to share. I'm sorry you're not seeing my face. I wish that iPhone had the ability to swap the camera once filming. There's like this weird button here. I never know what it does. It's like a little white button that's to the side of the red button on the iPhone. I love my iPhone. It's one of my favorite devices that I'm actually comfortable using. And I know that these devices weren't made to bring us together, but to tear us apart. But I can't help but want to use them as like a weapon to help people if they're going to use it as a weapon to hurt people. Newton's third law, the equal and opposite reaction. I'm sorry I'm so behind in my videos, and I'm sorry if you're a fan of OnlyFans and you're getting upset that I'm not showing you myself or something like that. I hope that the people that become OnlyFans aren't really there to see anything or hear anything, but they're really just there to support me. And know that OnlyFans is taking like, for every $100 I make, they take 20. And then I got to give the IRS another 20, basically. And then the rest is like for me to keep and make use of. But I'm trying to go on through this life. I'm kind of miserable because of like honestly shaving. I'm not allowed to shave right now, and I feel really uncomfortable with myself because I grew up having to shave my privates, thinking that that's what guys like and stuff, and that's the way that I started to like myself. But I'm having like all these hairs grow, and I'm not allowed to shave because I'm still healing from MRSA or staph. And on Tuesday I'm supposed to go to like an infectious disease office or something like that. I might even record that whole experience and just not care. I don't know, but I'll tell the doctor that I'm recording or whatever. But if people are on blast and on public, if you're going to have the nerve to say it to me, I feel like I have the nerve to capture my own experience so that I can re-experience my own experience through this virtual device here, because I have trauma that makes me black things out. So I would just like record everything so that if I ever get Alzheimer's and too much aluminum or not enough magnesium, that I would have this like interface where I can access all this stuff. But I understand that again, like, this device isn't really made to bring people all together, maybe not in a way that we want, you know, but in order for them to use us as a hive mind and use all of our consciousnesses like Elon Musk is always talking about. I have a lot of messages I'm supposed to share with you that I really only man,